Hey tank mates, Westwood Divine Aquariums bringing you another product review. I bought this Cobalt Aquatics dual USB air pump because, well, I lose power a lot. I live in the country out in King George, Virginia. All our power lines are overhead, so a storm comes through, knocks power lines down, and you're out for power. The longest time I was out for power in the 5 years I've been here was actually 4 days. And that was during the winter, so that was even worse. But it's not a big deal for me because I actually have a generator just for this tank alone. Not just for my house, but I have a separate generator for that. But I have a generator just for my tank to keep the filter going, but more importantly, keep the air moving and oxygenated through this time. And actually in the winter time, to keep the heaters going as well. But I thought to myself, not everybody has the means to buy a generator or has the access. For instance, if you live in an apartment complex, you're not going to be able to run a generator. It's going to be loud and noisy. There's probably some noise ordinance anyway. Same thing with people who live in townhouses. So the other options you have are this Cobalt Aquatics USB air pump, or you can buy some of the battery backups for computers. That's another option. But this is a more cost-effective way. So let's open this up. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Cobalt Aquatics is a really nice brand. Actually, it says 24-hour power mode. So I'm guessing there is a rechargeable battery built into this, and it's good for 24 hours. So there's the USB with the hookup, which that right there is telling me that this head does have some type of battery in there. Instructions. So looking at it, a small pump. That doesn't mean it doesn't pack a punch. You got your on and off. It says 10-second pulse. I guess that would be like a power saving mode. And then here's your battery life up here. And right here is where your power goes. And you can clip it on there. Nice rubber feet. So let's look at it here. Cobalt Aquatics, thanks for your purchase. Missing parts, contact us first. The Cobalt USB power air pumps are low voltage, 5 volts DC pumps with internal battery that provides uninterrupted air supply under normal conditions up to 24 hours during power outages, emergencies or transportation, for fish collecting, actually, or trips. That's a good idea to have one of these if you move fish a lot. Can also be powered or charged on standby. Okay, so it says USB model 1 is 1 watt, which is good up to 60 inches max depth, about 19 gallons per hour, and USB 2, 47 gallons per hour, which is 2 watts. So let's hook this up. It does have dual outlets, so I like that. So what we're going to do is pull this out. We're going to hook it up to a power source first, and then I'm going to hook it up to this USB battery power with basically 60%. So let's hook this up. And I'm using an EcoStone for that. I'm not going to use the Paul Fly or the PM6060. This over. Let's put that in one, that in another. And now it lights up blue. which probably tell me it's charging. So that actually, you know what, that's pretty decent. Now that's on power, so I'm plugged in right here. So let's see what happens. And actually I do have a couple kinks in here, but that's not causing much difference. Let's see what happens when I plug it into the USB. Well, there goes the power right there. So actually, if you notice it, once it lost power, it automatically kicked in. I like that. I like that. Actually, I may put this on one of my pumps here. So actually, it just started charging it. That's basically what happens. Pretty decent. I wonder if I can get it on that one right there. So if you notice, when I plugged it back in, or unplugged it, the power outlet looks the same. So I kind of like that. I think, you know what? This is going up in the tank permanently. I may buy another one for the one at work. I like this. This is awesome. Let's see how it works with those two over there. Now these two, actually it automatically sensed nothing was plugged into it for some reason. Oh, there it goes. It's on the pulse. It's on the 10-second pulse. There we go. Use these as references because this is on a Tetra 100. So let's see what it looks like. This one always takes time. Actually, this one seems to be putting out more. Actually, yeah, this one's actually putting out more. So this is going in the rotation, guys. Look at all those small micro bubbles. The bubbles for the Paul fly aren't as much, but it doesn't matter because look at all those micro bubbles. This is going to go in the heavy rotation. I can see this right now. And so you can see it. Look at the Paul fly. And now look at see. So Cobalt Aquatics, I give it 5 fins out of 5 fins. I like it. It's got battery charging lights, full, I guess half, low. It kicks on automatically, so I like that. I can hit the pulse for 10 seconds if I wanted to. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go back to this one, a little bit easier. There we go. I'm thinking it turns on and off 10 seconds each. Yeah, there we go. And I'll tell you, it takes a lot of air to drive that EcoStone too, so I am pretty impressed with that one. So, in conclusion, 5 fins out of 5 fins. I love it. It's small, it's compact, it packs a punch. This is going in my heavy rotation. Most likely it's going to drive that PM0606 because it actually did better with that one than being on my Tetra 100. So when you're in a pinch, Cobalt Aquatics, and I actually got this, I think it was around 30 bucks from Fish Tanks Direct. So give them a shout out and let them know that you saw this on this channel. It's not sponsored, but I like to help local small business out. Cobalt Aquatics, dual USB air pump. Love it. This is Wes with Divine Aquarium saying thanks for watching.